What's up, family? Welcome back to another legendary top of the move reaction video. We got Putri Ariani, Desert Rose, live performance, Sting cover. Before we get into the song, I always like to speak on the theme and the background of the song, because after we get the theme, of course, we watch the performance by a legendary individual like herself, and then we see how the theme aligns with the message. Once we get the message, we see what value we can extract from the message, which and then in turn we can resonate with in our lives. And then that value that we resonate with, we can apply it to our lives after we break down the lyrics along with the lyricism aligned with and connected with the message. That's basically what we do here, family. Spreading that peace, love, and positivity. We always seeking the positive message, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so easy to seek negative. Why not seek positive? Because that's where growth takes its course. With no further ado, before we begin the video, family, I like to sit there and actually give you guys the theme, like I said in the beginning. However, and also we should give credit to what is due for the original creator of the song, let alone also giving credit from the amazing performer. Let's see if we can get into the story behind Sting's genre-defying hit, okay? A phenomenon upon release, Desert Rose was an inspired fusion of Algerian folk music and contemporary electronica that became a high water mark for Sting. It was a 2000s hit. Represents a high water mark in the artist's illustrious career. Illustrious career. A global smash that undoubtedly contributed to the multi-platinum success of his parent album called Brand New Day. The song's stylistically elusive qualities were widely praised, though Sting himself was less comfortable with critics referring to it as his take on it, quote unquote, world music. Quote unquote, he says, "I'd rather say that my ambition is to defy the titles that people make for you." Sting reflected in a 1999 interview, "I don't do world music or reggae, I do whatever I do." But it's true that Desert Rose has a defiant Arabic North African flavor. The song's backing track came from Sting and his band simply jamming ideas, which Sting described as, quote unquote, a song about longing, a kind of Islam idea, romantic love as an analog for the greater love of God. So it's spiritual, but it also falls in line of romanticism and also faith, or romance and faith, let's say, so to say. However, yeah, that's basically the meaning of the song in a nutshell. If you want to be honest, family, it's about love and faith, or finding love connected to faith. With that being said, it actually hit the top 20 in UK and scoring top 10 positions in numerous territories. It became a fixture of Sting's live set during the world tour in support of A Brand New Day as Victor Calderon's contemporary techno remix in the new electronica version from Sting's songs. Okay. With that being said, in the U.S., Desert Rose has also become a phenomenon on its own terms. Sting performed it for an audience of millions during the 2001 Super Bowl pregame show, while the song's striking music video, shot in California's Mojave Desert and featuring Sting being driven in a Jaguar S-Type by a masked female chauffeur, led to Jaguar featuring the video in their TV advertisements during 2000. The song's ability to suit almost any mood or match the need of any occasion lived up to Billboard's assertion that Desert Rose was a royal flush. They praised Sting's ability to ever expand his vision while remaining a voice of sanity and sophistication in the modern era. For longtime Sting fans, however, that just par for the course. So with no longer further ado, family, since we got the theme, which is romance and, longer loving for God, which deals with faith and spirituality, now let's break down the lyricism aligned with the message. And I will have the lyrics pulled up on my phone just to follow through. And then with that, we break it down, family. We have a discussion. Okay. Here we go. Let me get the translation first. Excuse me, family. I want to make sure. Okay, let's go.
Vigon, how are you feeling?
I love the energy.
Thanks for dancing together. I'm so happy. Now, I want to take you to a desert. So this is for you, Desert Rose.
You want to take you to a desert. Tell him. It does give an Arabic type of vibe to it. I'm not even going to lie, family. It does give an Arabic type of vibe to the song. And now it makes sense why, like I said at the beginning, the background theme of the song of Sting confessing that it was an Arabic type of electronica rhythm to it. Remixed it within it from a culturalistic standpoint. I like the adrenaline, the tempo right here, man. And then the way the introduction of the beat, or I should say, the introduction of the song aligned with the beat, building up the tempo, it already sounds like defeat, achieving or overachieving. It gives me that type of tone of I have made it, victorious feeling. So the first, verse, I dream of rain, I dream of gardens in the desert sand. I wake up in pain, I dream of love as time runs through my hand. Interesting. I dream of rain. Okay, because when it pours, it rains. That's a sign of, at the end of the day, it takes rain to create growth. And what I see with that message alone, I dream of rain. Usually that signifies growth when it comes to nature, right? Because if there's no rain, then there can be no nourishment for plants and the things that are aligned with Mother Nature, correct? So rain is actually a beautiful thing. I dream of rain. I dream of gardens in the desert sand. I wake up in pain. I dream of love as times run through my hand. So now it feels like the eagerness to seek true love, and you're waking up with this. It sounds like a desperation, a tone of desperation, but wanting to love someone, longing for love, right? Let's continue.
A dream of gardens in a desert sand, awakened a dream of love as time runs through my head. I dream of fire, the strings that tie to a hearts that will never die. And in the flames, the shadows play in the shape of the master's side.
I dream of fire. Those dreams are tied to a horse that would never tire. So that longing will never. So basically, that restlessness or that ambition of never being tired of longing for the dream that you desire, or longing for what you desire, basically. And in the flames, her shadows play in the shapes of a man desires. So through the ups and downs, the trials and tribulations, as you have this desirable longing that you never get, you have this relentless, not giving up attitude of longing for the desire to be loved, or whatever you're seeking to, whatever you desire, you obviously are ambitious about making sure you achieve it, right? In this case, it's love, it's romance. So then he says, in the flames, her shadows play in the shape of man desires. So as you go through the trials and tribulations, and in this case of the song, as he's going through the trials and tribulations, longing for this significant other, which he desires and ambitiously will not give up until he embraces what he's desiring. Through those dark times, he still sees the thing that he desires because he's staying focused on the path in which he's seeking that desirable thing that he won't give up on. This desert rose, each of her veils a secret promise. So, as a rose, it blossoms, and then a veil, that covering, significant, signifying, especially like in a wedding, a purity with a veil, the covering of her face, and then it's a promise to be committed. And then when you usually remove the veil, this is just my vision on it. Comment down below This is my first question. How would you, because it's saying in the lyric, each of her veils a secret promise. So how would you align a veil with the desert rose? Comment down below. How would you connect that lyric of each of her veils a secret promise? And then before that lyric, this desert rose. So this desert rose, each of her veils a secret promise. Comment down below, how would you guys connect that veil with that desert rose and a promise? How does those lyrics connect with each other? I'm gonna give you my opinion. A desert rose, right? A rose blossoms, but before it blossoms, you can see it beginning to blossom. So connecting a veil, just as a woman will wear when she's in the process of being a wife during a wedding and becoming a newlywed, and then the veil shows the promise. The veil shows the covering of her in her purity, in her purest form. Then when she uncovers the veil, that's the secret promise of her blossoming like a desert rose to then commit to her loved one and who she's going to marry. Because when they remove the veil, I feel as though that signifies the promise being revealed to be committed to her loved one. The same way a desert rose blossoms, right? But it doesn't blossom right away as just being nourished to eventually uncover the secret promise of blossoming beautifully as a rose in the desert. You get what I'm saying, family? That's how I'm building that connection, just on those two lyrics, based on romance and based on the spiritual side of purity. Because a rose is pure. It grows in its purest form and it grows naturally. The same way love and true love and genuine love and pure love is like a secret promise blossoming like a rose in its purest form. And you attract naturally. You are what you attract. So if you attract this loved one, that's this special, perfect person that's for you, that you're going to be one with, then it naturally occurred, right? That's how I connect it. So my question is, how do you connect these two lyrics? This desert rose, each of her veils a secret promise. Comment down below, family. I gave you guys my opinion. Then she goes on to say, this desert flower, no sweet perfume ever tortured me more than this. So the desert flower, right? You know, flowers have a beautiful smell to it. You know, you're loving to smell flowers. Um, and then he said, no sweet perfume ever tortured me more than this. So the aroma, the fragrance, the sentiment, let alone the sense of the woman he's longing for. You get what I'm saying, family? Look how she locked in. She said, I love the versatility of culturalistic approaches. And what I mean by the versatility of culturalistic approaches, I love how versatile Ariani is. And I love how she likes to bring upon the unity of cultures in a loving, positive, pure way. By her gift of being so skillful when it comes to performing, and her gift of not only performing, but her skills of her vocals, let alone being a singer, right? And it brings her joyous as she emphasizes the LA, LA, and the intensity rises up. You can see how joyful the people are. That's a beautiful thing. She got a rock shining on her finger. Is she married or that's just her ring? It ain't my business, but just curiosity sparks, right? Man, that diamond shine. Look at that joint. Amazing performance. Amazing performance, family. Amazing performance. It can't get legendary, more legendary than it is legendary. Top of the move performance, legendary performance. I hope you guys really, enjoy my breakdown, my review of the song, let alone my reaction. Like I say, comment down below on those lyrics, family, that I said during the video. I'm curious to see you guys' input, let alone perspective, as what the whole purpose here is to create conversation, right? Amazing, positive, pure dialogue where we can have a conversation and get different perspectives and collectively bring value to each other, let alone the value of the song. I really do feel like the song became spiritual from a faith standpoint of having faith in pureness when it comes to pure love, genuine love. And like I always say, you got to learn sometimes what a love is not, so you can learn what love is. And then you be able to model that through your actions. So then you attract what is pureness in this form, which is the right love, family. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Spread that peace, love, and positivity. Give this video a big thumbs up, family. It helps crush that YouTube algorithm. It's totally free. Why not? But at the end of the day, family, let the love supersede the hate. Until next time, as I always say, peace.